I'm the Review Reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Patreon-sponsored review today, Ace's Singsong review of My Little Pony the movie. Yay!
So, it's no secret that I watch My Little Pony. TV Tropes classifies me as a brony, and I guess watching the show and enjoying it and having an extensive knowledge of the show's lore is why I was given that derogatory title.
Derogatory? I mean, granted, I wouldn't appreciate being called a brony either, but I wouldn't consider it an insult, just mislabeling. Getting to the song part of the review, it's actually pretty decent. Okay, for reviewing in song, it's not up to the likes of, say, the Nostalgia Critic's Moulin Rouge review or Brows Held High Beauty and the Beast review, but the rhythm is nice and the lyrics are well chosen to get the point across. My only real problem is the text jokes. We brought this up way back in our review of Jesu Otaku's Kaze no Stigma review. It's really annoying when you have text on the screen telling jokes, as well as a voiceover giving thoughts or even other jokes. It's kind of like having two people talk to you at the same time.
Hello, fellow princesses! I got an idea. Want to hear it?
Sure, what do you need?
Can you do this unnecessary, complicated, and convoluted thing for my party? You see, it involves endangering all life on our planet. I want to mess with the tides, fry half the planet, and bring the northern lights to the center of the earth just to make this concert look prettier!
To anyone who thinks that's a joke, no. Twilight actually asks her mentors to do this for her.
Wow, everybody from Manhattan to Saddle Arabia is here.
Blasphemy! This is what Manhattan ponies look like, and these are Saddle Arabia ponies. Dad, none of the ponies at this party look like Saddle Arabia ponies or Manhattan ponies. Trust me, I looked everywhere.
I have no idea if that was supposed to be taken seriously or not. I mean, that was a stereotypical, over-exaggerated internet troll voice if ever I've heard one, but there was nothing to suggest that it was supposed to be taken in jest.
So to summarize real quick, if you have kids that are into ponies, take them to go see this movie. If you're a brony, go and see it. You'll more than likely have fun. Everyone else, this movie is entirely skippable, as it'll never make sense to them.
You know, I actually agree with that sentiment. The film was basically a longer episode of the show with a better animation budget, so I can see bronies being on either side of liking or disliking the film. As for this review, it was pretty mediocre.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
The song was okay, and while I wish they were separated, the text jokes did do a decent job of explaining some of Ace's problems with the films. If you just want to hear Ace's thoughts on the film, this is perfectly fine, but I don't see myself ever coming back to it. I'm the Review Reviewer. You review it, I review you. So, Vicar never told you anything.
Nope.
Well, it's kind of hard to be the guardian if I don't know who I'm supposed to be guarding.
Understandable. By the way, what are you doing here? Didn't you get kicked out?
Just picking up the rest of our stuff. Brisano wanted to keep it as compensation for us living here for 3 years, but Mr. It talked her out of it.
You really have a way with people, don't you, It?
What's up? Look, I know I'm probably the last person you want to see right now. Oh, quite the contrary. Dr. Isano had just finished his new security system before we got kicked out, and I was afraid we were never going to use it. Attention all units, we have a code red. Ready? Wait, I want to call a truce. Aim! I have a clue to the heir's identity! And why should we believe that? That thing you've been dealing with, Murphy, disfavor, whatever you want to call it, it's a threat to the entire multiverse. Because I'm one of the sad sacks who lives in it! Star-Lord, you are not. But you make a fair point. Stand down, men. Smoke them if you got them. Alright, anti-viewer. Let's hear it. What's this?
That's one of Master Vikar's journals! Where did you get that?
After Reviewer escaped from the Shadow Realm, I went back to Jakal's lair to try to find a more permanent solution. Nice start to a truce. Anyway, I found that book in Drakal's stuff. Apparently it's Vikar's last journal. It brings up the Draco Triad and even the last item, Merrick's helm, a headpiece that changes its form based on its owner's personal tastes. Okay, but what about the heir's identity? Check page 24. Merrick's helm shall be bestowed upon my one true heir, whose identity will not be disclosed in this book in case it falls into the wrong hands. God damn it! Why do ancient sorcerers always have to be so goddamn difficult? Keep reading. Ugh. As for the Draconica, it shall be given to my heir's best friend. I have found no greater loyalty than that between true friends, so I cannot think of any better guardian for my heir than the young man who has taken the mantle reviewer.
But that means...
Yep.